Mekti feels a light shove on her arm. Her auditory module, which has been inactive while in sleep mode, activates instantly. Wake up. That doesn't sound like Luke. The shove also felt a lot less violent than usual. In that case, I'll just... If you don't get up this instant, I'll confiscate all the manga on the floor. You hear? Zzz. No! That's an That's an out-of-print collectible edition of Doll X Family. Signed by the manga artist. It's super expensive. Was this supposed to be Spy X Family reference? Mekti performs a spectacular keep-up from the beanbag sofa. She relaxes visibly once she sees who it is. Oh, it's you, Vector. Here, I invite you to appraise this beanbag sofa together with me. I spent a fortune on it. It's much comfier than the couch in the lounge. You see, the moment you lie down, as much as I want to join you, this is not the time. Mekti is utterly deaf to what Vector is saying, as if she's just flipped a switch. I really did not want it to come to this, but according to the guide that Kluke has left behind, this would be the most effective thing to do. With a helpless sigh, Vector grasps Mekti by the arms, lifts her up, and shakes her back and forth with great force. Hold on, something will come loose at this rate. Alright, I'm getting up. What the heck? You're starting to act more and more like Kluke. What happened? Aren't we supposed to be best friends of the Beanbag Club? You have 7 hours to complete today's combat simulation training. If you don't complete it in time, Kluke will be notified that your training is behind schedule. It's fine. Kluke isn't even here. I'm sure even the training conference will be postponed. Hang on, how do you know about my training program? Kluke asked the commander to task me with supervising your training before she left. Even though I don't really think someone like me is in any position to supervise others. Oh, come on! She's actually recruited the snitch? She even kicked up such a big fuss and got the commander involved? Wait, don't tell me she's also giving you the switch that determines my fate? What switch? Oh, nothing. Come now, Vector. Don't take everything so seriously. Remember the first tenet of our Beanbag Club. Never do anything now that can be put off until the last minute. 7 hours is a really long time, you see. I don't remember joining any club. Get up. Kluke didn't mention it in her message, but I'm guessing I will be held responsible if you don't complete your training in time. Seeing that she can't weasel her way out of this, Mekti slides off her beanbag sofa reluctantly. Trying to guilt trip me now. Damn it. Kluke is becoming more and more like Leva. No, I feel like Leva is better in Kluke in that regard. Oh, Mekti. Morning. Isn't it almost afternoon? You guys on Team A sure are laid back. Smartass. Mekti looks around the training room wordlessly and turns toward Vector. So just how little does Kluke trust me to have arranged such an over-the-top surveillance team for me? Maybe the two of us are the ones she doesn't trust. Whatever. Harpsy, make the preparations. Oh, okay. Harpsy links Mekti to the control terminal. She hesitates for a moment after entering level 2, but then proceeds to activate the module. Turn on the monitoring device and project her level 2 onto the screen. Do we need to be that thorough? I believe by supervising, Kluke meant watching her every single move like a hawk. What's the matter with you today, Harpsy? Why do you seem so tense? Huh? Do I? Look, Vivi. The image on the screen looks a bit strange. Prompted by Ruche's exclamation, Vector looks toward the screen. It is not showing the scene of a combat simulation. In the center of the black screen, an hourglass icon keeps rotating, and lines of text start emerging. Constructing world framework. Formulating achievable objectives. Sowing tiny seeds of malice. A happy ending. What is this? Just then, a new image appears on the screen. Oh, look! It's Chapter 2! Chapter 2 or Chapter 3? The city from a bird's eye view is deserted. It appears desolate, dilapidated. The image lurches, then starts diving downward. A black spot on the ground grows even larger. As the camera dives, new text appears on the screen again. The once prosperous and beautiful city fell into decline under the ravages of invaders. As a guardian, it is your unavoidable duty to eliminate them. Young one, go and create a legend. The subtitles disappear. As the camera approaches the ground, it gradually becomes clear that the black spot is in fact a doll armed with a gun. She is facing a horde of enemies that are ready to attack. Oh, that's Mekti. And then battle begins. Hehe, it's not a bad idea to gamify training. Well done, Harpsy. Mekti, what's going on? Uh-oh, it's starting. Let's talk after this game. Alright. Tears, let me borrow your Mekti because I do not have a Mekti. Thank you. Now we're going to do an auto. Nah, she'll be fine being alone. Alright. Breathing skill not enough. She made the training into a game. Yes. Tears has a good build on Mekti because she keeps spamming her third skill. Damn. 12k damage. Support, by the way. Support, by the way. After making quick work of the enemies, Mekti holds up a big V sign. At the same time, the words, "Level up!" pop up over her head. Harpsy, get her on comms. Right. On the screen, Mekti jumps as she is startled by something. Then she turns around and leans in closer. Wow! So the monitoring device looks like a flying camera on level 2. It's even equipped with comms. Disguised as a familiar that follows a girl around. A distasteful yet classic trope. Looks like you have been reading the manga I gave you, Harpsy. So, I'm guessing I'll have to enter a contract soon enough, eh? Harpsy? What? What is this all about? Uh-oh, she's mad now. Under Vector's impassive gaze, Harpsy finally stops wringing her hands and starts fiddling with the edge of her coat instead. It's a plugin that introduces video game mechanics into combat simulations. The plot is generated by an advanced AI. It makes training more fun and interesting. I don't think we will find anything fun and interesting once Kluke finds out about this. I know you have been spending a lot of time on forums for game devs lately, but this mod wasn't your idea, was it? It's my idea. I asked Harpsy to whip this up. Don't you find the training these days really dull? I just cannot get fired up. But is it really a good idea to turn combat simulations into games? I've actually done my research, you know. The concept of gamification has been introduced to many jobs and business activities these days. Experimental results show that it significantly improves employees' enthusiasm and productivity. For the sake of Force training efficiency, I don't mind volunteering as a lab rat to test this out. Where is your proposal? Huh? Your investigation report and analysis? It's one thing that you didn't tell me, but you actually put it into practice before clearing it with Kluke? Well, if I told that tyrant right from the start, if I told that tyrant, my ingenious plan would have been nipped in the bud. But training shouldn't be a game. Vivi and I have played a video game about warfare before, but it cannot really be applied to training. Since it's for training, I'm sure Harpsy has considered the issue of applicability to lump her in with a certain dork on TVA who only ever thinks about slacking and playing is doing her a disservice. Hey, I can still hear you. I'm not questioning Harpsy's ability or Mechti's. The issue here is that you shouldn't have kept us in the dark about this. Anything can happen in such an unstable operating environment. You are indeed very perceptive of potential dangers in certain situations, but don't forget, this is just a game plugin. DAOs do not take any damage in virtual space. Why don't you give your worst case scenario algorithm a break? Harpsy gradually starts to regain her composure. She peers at Vector woefully. Walrat's face appears calm, but her eyes still flicker with emotion. You see, on top of reaching an understanding, you know what? If the commander is speaking, I'm gonna do it in my Baldur's Gate 3 voice. You see, on top of reaching an understanding, you also need to reach a consensus. You must also get Walrat to trust your concern and judgment if you value cooperation. But right now, both you and Walrat are still standing your ground and trying to force each other to accept your respective views. To reach a consensus, maybe I should yield a little? Come now. Let's not argue. I'll tell Klukai about this later. She will probably tell me off, but no biggie. If I don't start playing, training, I'll get the demerit for falling behind schedule. In the end, Vector lets out a soft sigh. Fine. Carry on with your training. I doubt we will be able to contact Klukai or the commander anytime soon. Alright. But I'm also taking part. Vivi? Huh? Well, I don't mind. You gave me such an earful, but you just wanna play as well, eh? No, I'm just worried you'd run into problems that you cannot solve. Also, if I don't experience it myself, I won't be able to report to Klukai on its implementation. Oh? How very serious and responsible of you. Harpsy, log me in too. Oh, okay. I'll change it to 2-player mode.